Welcome back, everybody. This is my wrong car. Welcome back, everybody. It's been about a week since my video uploaded that I'm filming this. I think it's got like 18,000 views in my original 5-year update video. And if you remember from the video, I said I would be in the comments answering comments and questions. And I think I did the first like 20, and then the video picked up a lot of traction, which I kind of knew it would, or had a feeling it would based on my 3-year update video. And now there's about 190 comments, and there's some really good comments on there. So I figured instead of sitting there and answering them all, I might as well make a video going through the comments and answering them. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And just so you know, I will go through every single comment. I'm not sure if all of them will make the video because I don't want this video to be super long. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible. I'm gonna read them all now, and if I edit anything out, then I do, but I'm gonna hit them all right now. So without further ado, since it's 100 degrees out, let's get started. All right, first, how do you have so few miles you don't drive anywhere? My 15 has over 100,000. I don't know, I've got like 71 at 5 years. Is that like 13,000 miles-ish a year, something like that? I feel like that's average, I don't know. Next, if the HG are anything like EJ's, yes, this is the FA, then you have about 20K till head gasket job. Not sure, maybe? Ooh, 14 replies to that comment. When you're friends with people who work on these for a living and they come in and blow head gaskets regularly. Okay, I'm not gonna read all those. There's a ton. There's 14 comments replying to that. If you wanna see all those comments replying to that, go right ahead. I guess that caused some kind of discussion. What about oil consumption? Did you have to fill up the antifreeze? I haven't done any of that, and I've had no oil problems. Yeah, I haven't had any oil problems. I do check my oil regularly, especially when I'm doing like doing tail of the dragon, I haven't done autocross in this car, when I'm doing any intense driving. Haven't had any problems with that, so I'm not quite sure. A lot of problems with your Honda Camry with the hood scoop. Jesus, that guy doesn't like WRXs. Oil catch can or intake valve concerns. I am concerned about the intake valves because it's direct injection and I haven't done anything, got any cleaning done yet on them. So I am a little concerned. Oil catch can, I have no idea. I haven't had any problems. I haven't noticed anything. Exhaust looks hideous. It's a big exhaust, it's dirty. I think it looks all right. It's actually a little uneven. I never fixed that, but oh well. Damn dude, you got a lemon, totally opposite of mine. Mine has been perfect. I replaced the trunk latch recently. That's the only issue I've had for 60,000 miles. That's good to hear. I feel like my problems haven't been too bad. Any of the major concerns have been fixed under warranty, like the AC. So I'm not too concerned. I don't think it's a lemon. I think it just has a couple problems, but it's been fine. I had the same 2015 WRX and have the same AC issue. I'm sorry to hear that. So I guess it must be a thing. Seating position, I highly advise you remove the clutch helper spring. The clutch feels a million times better. That might be helpful. I haven't seen that before, looked into that, but the clutch does feel weird. It's a weird feeling clutch. I don't think it's extremely difficult, but it's weird feeling, so that makes sense. I got a 2018 base with 51,000 miles. I find these seats super comfy. Road noise and seat height is super annoying though, so spot on with that. Okay, yep, the seat, I would agree, the seats are really soft enough, but I just don't like how they sit. We've heard that before. In regards to your opinion, not being able to find a good seating position for operating the clutch, how tall are you? I'm 5'10". I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but 5'10". Does rev hang bug you? Great question. It did. The stage 1 got rid of some of it. So they must have done something, Cobb. They must have figured out something because the rev hang is a lot less prevalent. I think there's still a tad bit of rev hang, but it is so much better with the stage 1. So the rev hang did bug me on the stock tune. So yes, that's something I didn't mention. So it's a great question. If you get a stage 1, it will be better. I've run into the cold weather check engine light myself. No physical mods, Cobb stage 1 tune. Good to know it's not just me. Sucks, it's an actual problem. Yep, does suck. Who would seriously buy one of these used? LOL, get it new, but if you have money and a good daily and want to blow a few 10 grands, then yeah, I'd have one like around no more than 75,000. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. When you're buying a WRX, people probably push it hard, so I get it. Cruise control check engine light only comes on when I don't properly put the gas cap on correctly. I have a 2016 WRX, look it up. Okay, so maybe the 2016 fixed it, but that can't be true. It can't be that for 6 months in the winter or 4 months in the winter it comes on because I don't know how to put my gas cap on for 4 months and then 8 months in summer I do. So unfortunately that can't be right. For 2016 Ford, maybe, you said you have 2016, but 2015, not a chance. Money pits, on average 2 to 3 engines per 100K. Well, I'm still on 1, so I'm happy with that. What window tint percent do we have? It was in the video, it's 22%. I was kind of thinking about getting WRX, but after hearing those issues with it when it was still pretty new, I don't know about all that. Might just stick with the Civic Si. I mean, Civic Si is a good car. I mean, the issues I had might just be because it was the first model year of the new generation. So, luck of the draw. but it's only 2019. How can it be 5 years old? Because I bought it in 14. That was in the video too. I bought it in June of 14 as a 2015 model year. It came up on 5 years this past April. I didn't go stage 1 until 30K, stage 2 and 40K, and now nearly 50K. It's time for ethanol. I like it. Before I go any more power, I have to upgrade the brakes, and the clutch won't be a bad idea either. Yeah, brakes. I will say this car, I don't like the brakes. I guess especially since having the Z and it has such good brakes. I think it has 4 piston front, 2 piston rears. I think these are 2 piston front, single piston rears. I could be wrong, but I think the Z's brakes are so good. I mean, you stop on a dime. These, like, I don't have confidence in these brakes. And these have second set of rotors and pads about 10,000 miles ago. So these are pretty new brakes and rotors, and I don't have that great of confidence in these brakes. So brake package, definitely something to look at for these cars if you're pushing hard. 2015 WRX, 50K miles. Here are the issues I've had. Hopefully it's quick. I don't want to be, yeah, okay, not too bad. Battery premature failure, AC compressor failed. There you go, same as me. Front strut mount fail, oil pump fail, clutch pressure plate and throwout bearing, alternator fail. Now engine whining. Oh, and my driver's seat squeaks. Leather steering wheel peels off. Damn, you've had a lot of problems. I'm sorry for you there. I haven't had that many problems, basically the AC. Sorry to hear that, but it's good to know. It's good for people reading these comments who are looking at this. Looking for a fun daily driver. I would love to get one, but I've been told not to. Love seeing real life reviews. Well, you are welcome. Hopefully that helps. I hope it does. It's not 2020, my guy. I don't think he understands what I said in the other one. 2015 didn't come out in 2015, my guy. I like that reply. But yes, I know it's not 2020. I can't do the math there. 2015 WRX, built 50,000 miles, still going strong, driven twice a week. Cool, very good to hear. Battery completely died while driving. Has anyone experienced that? Wow, I have not. That's horrible. That's really weird. Yeah, get that checked out. Hopefully, I hope it's not normal. Try owning a 2002 with 250,000 miles. Yikes, no thank you. I agree with the seating position. I have a 2019 and our cars are very much alike. I hate that I can't get comfortable in regards to clutch and seating. If I'm up too close, my left knee goes too high. If I move the seat, if I'm up too close, my left knee goes too high. If I move the seat just slightly back, then I feel like I'm reaching to push the clutch all the way down. I'm the same way, dude. I'm just like you. If I'm too far back, I feel like it's a super long stretch and no matter what, it hurts. I picked up a 19 about 10 months ago. I'm already stage 2 plus with Pro Tune, which made 295 wheel horsepower and 320 foot-pounds of torque. That's awesome, man. That sounds like a fast car. That is really cool. 2015 hasn't had any of these problems. Good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. The yours hasn't. Have you tried the thug lead driving position? I'll get back to you on that. 2015 makes the same noise on cold starts. It's the pilot bearing on the clutch that is trying to warm up. I asked Subaru about it and they said it doesn't affect the longevity of the bearing and you basically have to deal with it. Sounds about right. Car's not under warranty anyway, so I would have to fix it myself, but good to hear. Yes, seems like people are saying either pilot bearing or throwout bearing. Okay. Why are you behind the car, dude? Come on. I don't know. I just started there. Doesn't Doug start there? Doug DeMero? Remember I referenced him? I think he starts there. Tom Bang TV says hi. I say hi back. 71,000 miles, that's a lot. I have a 2015 with 54,000 miles. The other dude said it's not much, but I haven't had any problems, thank God. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. It gets really hot, so my Subi is always in the hot sun. Yeah, 54,000 miles, it's a little lower, but it's not too bad. Glad to hear you haven't had any problems. I own a 15 with 75,000 and the noise you're hearing is a throwout bearing in the transmission. Boom. Okay, so everybody's saying the same thing for the clutch. Good to hear, I appreciate that, guys. LOL, yeah, that happened to me. Check engine light on when it's on, there's no cruise and the pedal squeak. Yeah, no cruise control, check engine on is the stupidest thing ever. I can't stand it. Just over 95K on my 2015 and the only real issue is the AC that happened to me this past month. So, okay, AC issue is the same thing. A lot of people with the AC issues. So again, something to look at. I wonder if automatic seats would help automatic seats would help seating position. Maybe, I don't think it would, but it could. Doug left the chat room. Appreciate you got it. How's the paint held up? Paint's been okay. It is mainly kept outside my car. We have a 1-car garage and we kind of rotate, my wife and I, between the 3 cars, but this is outside a lot more now. And the paint's been fine, actually. You have the normal paint chips from rocks or rock chip on the paint. No sun damage, I can tell, so that's good. I have a 2015 Subaru Forester XT, so that would be the same engine as the WRX. Had the same issue with the check engine light coming on when it's cold. You have the same car as me, same wheels, and same water bottle that's at 1052 in the video. This is crazy, haha. Dude, I love those water bottles. I don't know if you've seen those. They're fantastic. If you're wondering, it's from Target. It's like $10, a Contigo snap seal lid. You can put anything you want in and shake it, it won't leak. And I shake all my pre-workout in it and everything. Love the wheel setup. I saw the wheels in the description. What size are they? Rubbing issues. No rubbing issues. They're 8.5, they're 18 by 8.5, so 8.5 wide wheels, which fits 245 rubbers. I forget what the offsets are. I think the offset is in the description of the last video, and I'll try, if I remember, I'll put it in this description. But they're 18 by 8.5, and the stocks were 17 by 8. So they were a little more narrow. These are a little wider of wheels. I forget what the offset is. You'll have to look in the video description. Best opening ever, I appreciate it. I bought mine with 25 miles on it in the end of 2015. It's 2016, just crossed 150,000 miles, been a solid car. And I do drive hard. Most surprisingly, clutch is still factory. Good to hear. My clutch has had really, besides like the sound issues and everything, and just being somewhat uncomfortable with the seating position, it's fine. It slipped like that 1 year until I realized I was kind of not getting out of first correctly, and it's been fine. So I'm hoping to keep this thing going for as long as possible, the clutch. Throwout bearing is the whining. Boom. Everybody's saying it. I'm glad we nailed that down. Skipped the WRX kit and STI. Drove the WRX and it was A. Drove the STI and loved it. Yes, I would get the STI. Okay, basically, try to make this a quick story. When I was getting this, an STI was a stretch for my budget. I was just out of college and I had student loans. I had a good job out of college, but I still had student loans, and this was a stretch itself. I think the WRX STI was too much. So that was the first thing. Second thing, I did want the better gas mileage and the new engine. I wanted the FA with direct injection, good gas mileage, brand new engine, twin scroll turbo versus single scroll turbo. On the STI, it was just, I didn't want the old STI engine. I didn't want the single scroll turbo. I wanted the direct injection. I wanted all the newer technologies. So that was a part of it too. Now, if I do replace this car and get an STI, which is definitely a possibility, and it would be the new gen STI whenever that comes out, I would probably hold this until then. I'm sure the new one's gonna have a brand new engine, probably like the Subaru Scent engine, the 2.4 turbo direct injection engine. I would definitely prefer a next gen STI over the next gen WRX because it will be updated with the newest technology. And this is a little too soft for me now. I really like aggressive suspension setups. I love going into corners way too fast, and I don't mind the stiffness. So that is something that I definitely am considering for the next gen. I will probably go, if I were to get a WRX or STI next gen, I'm like 90% sure I'd go STI and not get the WRX. So far, everyone being on the 2015 WRX, I bought with 5 miles on it and have 130,000. Holy crap, that's almost twice as much as mine. Yep, drive a lot with the original clutch. I'm glad. I know I'm not the only one with these few hiccups. AC compressor died completely. There you go. Everybody's having the AC problem. Also have an issue in depressing the clutch. Wonderful review. It'll definitely help me and others when they're looking. Mine puts a smile on my face every time I drive it. Makes my commute to work fun. I'm glad it does. Yeah, I still like it when I drive it. It's still fun. I'm gonna say it, my Z is more fun, but I still have a lot of fun driving this. Next person said, thank you, you're welcome. Did you also put winter tires on it? Yes, I said in the video, I put winners on the 17s that came with this are now my winners. And I have Dunlop 3D Sport Winter Max. I don't remember what they are, but I have winter tires on that set. I think it's a Dunlop tire. And they've been fine. I've had them for all 5 winners, and I still the original winners that I bought, and they've been great. 9 minutes, 30 seconds in, sounds like throwout bearing. Okay, so more throwout bearings. That whine in your engine is the clutch throwout bearing. Okay, that's like the 10th person, so I really appreciate it. I just never looked it up, so y'all know what it is. Funny, we almost had the same vehicles. I have a 2013 WRX hatchback and a 2007 350Z Nismo. That's awesome. I mean, I love this combo, having such different cars, one being rear wheel drive and naturally aspirated and just so analog, and this is like all wheel drive, grip for days, turbo. I think it's I think WRX and 350, 370Z is just a great combo. Your voice is louder than the exhaust. It probably is. I like to scream a lot, and I actually got these new mics probably like a month ago. I've never had like it's a wireless lav essentially, and I used to have to scream to the camera because I always had a external mic on the camera, and now I don't have to scream to the camera. I'm still used to screaming. But yes, it probably is louder than the exhaust. Great review, very accurate of owning the car. I've also had problems with the air conditioning on the 2015. Haven't been able to get a plate replaced under warranty. Sorry to hear that. It sounds like everybody's having these issues. I'm glad I put it in the video because it is a common problem, it sounds like. Great video, subscribed a while back. Thanks, man. At this time, I'm patiently waiting for my 19 WRX Sport Tech, which is due to arrive in fall in Canada. Nice. Be made in Japan, so I hope it improves some of those bugs. I'll show it on my channel later. Cool, man, I'll subscribe to you. Cool Toys Media. I will show it on my channel later. It is a small channel focused on auto and travel. Keep up the good work with the vlogs. Thanks, man. I'm gonna subscribe to you or do that after this. And 2019, hopefully they worked out a lot of these bugs. You know, as a generation gets older, it usually gets much more reliable because all these bugs every year get updated, and Subaru fixes them behind the scenes. They don't, like, you know, and I don't think they really announce it, but they fix these bugs behind the scenes. So I'm thinking you'll probably get a pretty good car. I'm happy for you. I've had all the same issues with my 2015 except the check engine light. Man, I hate the seats in the seating position. Can't feel super comfortable, but I do like the car a lot. I do too. Sorry to hear about your same problems as me. Currently on a 19 SDI. I used to have a 16 WRX. In the 16, I had a few complaints from the passengers getting car sick when going up back roads. I think you're just driving too well and they're not used to it. Thanks, nice garage of cars for sure. May do the same. Yeah, my garage is nice. I have this, I have the Z, and then my wife has an Audi A3 2015, and that's a nice cruiser too, so it's kind of fun. That car is basically a GTI. It's got the 2-liter turbo, it's got the dual clutch from the GTI. It's pretty much an Audi GTI, and it's actually a really good car, so I really like my garage. The only thing I disagree with in this video is the body roll. 19 WRX, I've been on tracks for a long time since WRX. Body roll's horrendous on track. You don't really feel too much in regular driving. Once you turn speeds, lost my spot. Once you turn speed, you'll almost fall out, in my opinion. I actually agree with you on that. Ever since getting the Z is so much stiffer. This body roll is not as good. It's good for normal roads, but I agree with you. I took this on the tail and it was a little too rolly on the tail. So I actually agree with you there. Anyone know why a check engine light comes on when it's cold? Maybe the car is just pissed off for being left outside? Could be. You never know, man. Great review, man. I like your optimism. I have a 2019 and at first I was disappointed. The heat soak gets pretty bad when it's hot. It does. The heat soak does get bad. I've noticed you do lose, it seems like you lose power and boost with the intercooler getting heat soaked and everything. So I would agree with that. I want nameless muffler delete axle backs on my 05 LGT wagon. Best decision I made. Yeah, I wish I went axle back muffler delete, but I went with the resonators, but oh well. Was the handbrake always locked up too high? I think you might need a new brake pads. I guess it just goes up higher in this car. That's it, but these are new pads and rotors. 10,000, sorry, probably about 10,000 miles on these new pads and rotors. Question, do you do cocaine? Just kidding. I wish I could talk that fast. Great video, hope you have many more fun years than WRX. I do take pre-workout, and that shit is pretty much like cocaine, I feel like. So you got my subscription. I don't know a lot about cars, but I picked up a little from you YouTubers like you. Appreciate it, man. Finally, someone who has a proper experience with the car, unlike the rest of the people who have only had a 1-year experience. That's what I was trying to do. Had my 01 Forester GT for 14 years, bloody good engine. Good to hear. Yeah, this is a good engine. I like this engine. Road noise definitely improved in the 2018s. Good to hear. I think I remember hearing something about that, like their mid-refresh, road noise got better. Man, I'm still scrolling, geez. I have a 2017 with 40,000 miles. That sound that you hear after you turn the car on from Cole's throw-up bearing. Another throw-up bearing. There you go. I just didn't know. Oh, that's it. Okay, that is all of them. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I hope you liked me answering them. I'm sorry I was kind of going through fast, so it wasn't like detailed answers, but there were 189 comments, so I couldn't really go extremely slow, or unless this video would be about an hour. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry if I was screaming again like the one guy said. See, my camera's very far away, and this mic is right here. Sorry about that. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave more comments if you want, and I probably won't do another video answering questions unless you guys really, really want it. But I'll try to answer questions in the comments. More to come. I've got some opinion videos coming up with the Z and with the WRX. So subscribe, stay tuned. I hope you guys liked this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.